Okay. So, hello people, how you doing? Hello everybody. So, we'll just talk and see what wants to come through. Well, of course, I know about what I want to talk about with you today and how I want to talk with you. In a Greek accent. I want to talk with you today in a Greek accent. Maybe you have seen it. This guy here. It's a new decoration in my place here, and I thought I could honor my Greek roots today by talking with you in a Greek accent. You know this guy here? I was some years living in Greece, and when I came back, I was like, Greece. Well, not really, because it's my home country, but my home country was very, very. It it didn't turn out good for me back home, and of course, I was younger and I was like, it's Greece fault. It's Greek. The Greek establishment is doing everything possible to make it very hard for young people in Greece. And I was blaming Greece that I had to come back to Germany. So I found this guy here and I painted him black as a symbol of, how would you say in English, like Greece is for me dead. It was a rebellious way of me to uh, to say I'm done with Greece. But now I'm over it. I passed a phase where I was like, I'm not Greek, I'm not German, I'm just a soul. I'm just a soul traveling through space and time. But of course, it's good also to honor your roots, of course. And I'm grateful and I'm very proud to be from Greece. But I'm not identifying myself as a Greek first. Anyway, so yes, my name is George. I'm the photographer, and today I just want to talk with you about what I'm doing here. What is this all about? All right, what am I doing here? When I was a little boy, I loved to impersonate people, my teachers and my friends, my family, and everybody. Make fun of them. I can remember I was in my village in Greece every summer, and my grandmother loved me to see how I'm talking in German and all of this, and I loved also to stand in front of the television and make impersonations and talk in different accents and share my knowledge also. I was impersonating teachers from my school in front of my grandmother. My grandmother was like, she did this thing, knitting. What is the word? I don't know. And she was like, oh, my grandson, so nice. I don't understand what he's talking about, but it's so beautiful. And I was enjoying it so much. So much. To share my knowledge, to be funny, to yes. And that's why I'm right now also remembering through this what I really like to do. Because at some point, when I was a little kid, at some point, it was like, I don't know, when my father came in, I stopped doing funny things. Why? Because he was like, it's enough now. Stop it. Don't be silly. Okay, so I stopped. And it it was hurtful because I just wanted to be a child and I couldn't be. You know. So I stopped being this silly, at least in front of some people, in front of my father, and you know. Also, Greece, the Greek summer, also was for me a period of time where I suddenly had to be different than I was back here in Germany. You know, suddenly everybody was expecting from me to know all the culture rules and the humor and like being open. But back in Germany, I was like not so open because we cannot trust the people here. You know, I can fully understand my parents. They were like working hard and to grow up 3 children. I have 2 sisters, you know, and growing us up, and it's having also a restaurant. Yes, we are living the Greek dream. We are living the Greek cliche, you know. Having a restaurant is quite difficult to have a personal life, you know. So it was difficult for my parents to trust in us, you know. They didn't not trust in us, but also in the people around us, because yes, I wanted to do stuff, but my parents were like, we don't know these people, we're different, you know. Maybe they don't like people from Greece and they will harm you. You know, it's natural, the parents to be afraid. But anyway, this was a problem, because there was so much difference between when I was in Germany and when I was in Crete, in Greece, where, you know, in Crete is also a little bit more Greece than the rest of Greece, if you know what I mean. You know, in the south we're very rebellious, very masculine people, because we had a lot of war going on. The Turkish were on the island, the Venetians from Italy were on our island. A lot of things happening on Crete. So we had to man up, and this is what I felt every time I was in Crete. Man up, shut the fuck up. Don't be silly. Don't be silly. Man up. Do manly stuff. You know? And that's how I slowly closed down and stopped being silly. And now is the time to be children again. And I'm saying this to me, but also to you. You know it. You have heard it again. Don't be so serious about life. Take it easy. And this is what I want to do from now on. And I'm trying every time, because, you know, it is so hard when you're a small children and your father, your this role this role figure is saying to you like stop it, and is not showing to you how to do things in life and all that. This is where I got like closed down, and also it was hard for me to find the way back to myself, you know. And it's not only the hard thing for me right now is not only to show myself vulnerable as this right now, like funny and silly, but also to find the strength to do this consistently. From the outside it may seem very easy. Just do it, my brother, just do it. But it's not that easy, because it is programmed in my subconscious that I should better be quiet. You know what I'm talking about. I'm very, very sure you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I don't know how it is for you to listen to this in a Greek accent. A Greek accent is a little bit funny. It's ridiculous. It's a little bit ridiculous, I have to admit. You know, there are two guys on YouTube and these shorts. I'm looking, I'm watching, and I find them quite yes, funny. It is funny.
Viva Italia.
What?
Like the Italian accent,
Viva Italia.
the Greek accent is kind of funny. Come on, you know it. All right. So, but the thing is that I would not do this. Some time ago, I wouldn't do this. But maybe you know the Greek freak, huh? Because of Giannis Antetokounmpo, a lot of people now have heard this Greek accent, and you know it's funny to see a big black guy playing in the NBA and talking like with a Greek accent. It's very sweet also. I found this guy very, very strong, masculine, but also very sweet and humble and open-hearted, you know. I really, really love this guy. And because of this, you see the little fly flying around. It's like going on for hours now, and I'm like... Anyway, so... Yes, Giannis is a nice guy, and he's inspiring, very inspiring for me and a lot of people. And that's the reason why I was like, if Giannis is doing this, you know, in America, why not do this myself too? I mean, come on, don't be serious. Huh? Maybe tomorrow, maybe right now, I'm, what's the word? You know, maybe I have changed my mind and it's embarrassing now for me to be on the YouTube talking like this, but who cares? Come on. Come on, people. Let me show something. Let me show you something from Giannis. I have saved it here. Yes, wait. No.
I'm alone and look at me. There's nobody around me. Nobody likes me, man. It is what it is. Sometimes in life, people are not gonna be around you to motivate you. They're not gonna be around you to push you, to celebrate you, to applaud you. You gotta do it on your own. That's what I'm doing right now.
That's what I'm doing too, my friend. That's what I'm doing too, my friend, right now. I'm alone. Nobody's around me. The only one who is around me is my dog, Loco. Loco! Hey, Loco. He's sleeping now. I don't care. Loco! 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 Hey, ¿qué pasa, Loco? ¿Qué pasa, Loco? Έλα εδώ, ρε. Έλα. Opa. Hey, look at us. You see? Nobody's around me, only this one. This guy here. So that's it, bro. That's the best εκεί. Whoa. Πήγαινε πάνω. Alright, so I'm a loner. I'm also alone, like my brother Giannis. And you know, the thing is that I don't went to Greece this year. I stayed here. My family, everybody is gone. My nephew, my nieces, and I was like, no, I need to stay here. I need to motivate myself. I need to do videos. I need to become again this kid who wants to share his knowledge. And what happened? What happened is that I failed. I'm failing every day. Most of the times I'm failing, but I was like, no, I'm gonna stay here and I'm gonna do this. And I'm gonna remember my roots, you know. Here, my roots, but also my personal roots. My little Groot root. Like me, as you know, anyway, bad joke. Anyway, when I was a kid, I loved to share knowledge. I love to share positive vibes and all that. And this is what I'm gonna do now, again. Even if it's a little bit embarrassing, I need to motivate myself. And of course, if you like this, show it to me. Leave a like, leave a comment, leave some motivation, leave some love, something, so I can keep doing this. Of course, I will not do this again with this Greek accent. Not always. Maybe I will do it again, I don't know. But the point is that this is what I'm trying to do all the time, all these past months. I have so much to share with you. As I said before, I like to impersonate people. I wanted to make people laugh and to share my knowledge. But growing up, I learned also to do photographs. And I always was something like a philosopher. I love to talk about deep stuff, and I studied philosophy and psychology and everything I could take in. I was taking it in, and now I'm this George, the photographer. So I have to share so much with you, a lot of photography, a lot of stuff, and I'm always saying, I want to do this, I want to share this with you, and this and that, and I'm gonna do, and then I'm failing, and I'm failing again and again and again and again. But that's the only way. The only way is to fail. The only way to winning is to fail, because if you don't fail, and over all these years, you know, I was also healing myself. From what, you may ask? Well, from all these traumas, from all these wounds that society and my parents and friends and family and everybody is doing something when you were a kid that leaves marks, it leaves little wounds, you know. And this needs to heal. And a lot of things I healed in myself. When do you know if you have healed enough? Well, when you are able to do the stuff you really want to do, then you know you have healed enough. But how do you know if you are ready to do? If you like, you have to do this stuff, and of course you will face a lot of friction and a lot of a lot of walls, as let us say it this way. You will hit a lot of walls. Well, you have to keep trying. This is what I'm doing right now. I just keep trying and trying, and at some point you will prove to yourself that you have healed enough, because every time you hit the wall, you will be like, oh, I don't have healed enough. I'm not ready to jump over my blockages, like Giannis jumping and dunking, and, you know. This is what I'm trying to do, to motivate myself to. And the other thing is to not be this perfectionist, and this is why I sat down today without a script, just sitting in front of the camera, microphone, just talk without a script. And I promised myself, whatever will come out, I will post it. I will post it like this. And that's not easy. That's not easy because perfectionism is very deep rooted in myself also, because I have to like to the other people. Well, not really. I don't give a fuck what other people think about me, but it is very deeply programmed in myself that I have to be liked from other people. You know all these issues. I'm sure a lot of you guys have the same issues or similar issues, because we are all human. We are all human. We have all the same problems, but we are not showing it to each other because we don't want to be judged. We are scared. We don't want to be judged. We don't want to seem weak. But is it weakness? Is it weakness to show your deepest wounds? No. It is not weak. It is a sign of very, very, very strongness. I think I have said everything I wanted to say, and I'm thinking about to do these talks with you a little bit more often, maybe in various accents. I don't know. Maybe I should talk normal, but it was funny. It was necessary, I think, to break the ice. It's not my real accent. I'm just impersonating. Tell me, how do you like my accent? Is it good? Or do you hear that it is fake? Of course, I'm exaggerating a little bit, Anyway, I think that's it. Is there something else I want to say? Let me think. This is why I'm doing all of this. To be myself again. That's why I'm doing all this. To be myself again. Because I was such a cool, sweet guy. And then adulthood hit me. And I was like, oh my God, I have to be serious now. I have to make money and this and that, and I have to be. No, you don't. Well, of course, but stay in your heart, people. Stay in your heart. The era of the brain is almost done. It's not working anymore. You can see it. Everybody's crazy out there. Everybody's crazy out there. It's not working anymore. Your science is not, science is not everything. No. Money is not everything. Safety. There is no safety. It's just an illusion. Everything outside is a fucking illusion. Stay in your heart. This is the only truth. Love is the only truth. Love is the only truth. Start to love yourself. And then you will also love me. If you don't love me right now, it's a sign that you don't love you. You don't love yourself. If you don't like that I'm showing myself like this, it's because you don't like that you can't show yourself as you want to be shown. You know what I'm talking about now. It feels good talking to you like this. It feels weird to talking to a camera like this. But at the same time, it's nice to know that I'm showing myself. I'm showing myself now. And it's so ridiculous to talk in this ridiculous Greek accent. But it is what it is. Look at me. I'm a loner. I don't have any friends. So who cares? Of course I have friends, but they're not around me. Except of this guy here. This is my only friend right now. Guys, it was nice talking to you. Leave a like, leave a comment. Whatever. Do whatever your heart is telling you. And don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. That's it. That's it. Thank you for listening. If you're still here, congratulations. Winter is coming. Summer is over. I hope you took the warmth from the outside and you brought it into your inside, because you will need this warmth in this winter that is coming. You will need this warmth. And I will do my best to share my warmth with you. Sometimes in a more serious way, sometimes in a less serious way. But always in an authentic way. As as George the photographer. Oh my God. I hope you can't see the whole time my stomach on this video. I'm 34 years old. What do you expect? Okay, people. Thank you very much. And see you next time.